Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And today we're going to be talking about the following topic.
Welcome to the Global Freedom Conservation Live, episode 28. Fear isn't the enemy, learning to move forward anyway.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, my name is Anna Toure. I'm originally from Senegal, but currently living in the US. I'm a mom of three, a stay home mom also, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello, my
Thank you.
people. My name is Justin. I'm originally from Nigeria. I based in UK with my family member. I am healthcare professional and I am online digital business mentor. As you
Hello,
are
my name
come, just take your pen and your paper and ready to get something from our live stream today. God bless you.
Hello, my name is Maimuna Bari. I am originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa, living in the USA, Indianapolis. I'm a mom, a wife, a mom of 5 beautiful children, also a healthcare worker, and a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, everyone. So also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we do have our live webinar. Here in North America and the UK, we have it every Wednesdays and Fridays. So in UK, you're gonna be catching the replay because it's around 2 a.m. I believe in the morning. So, but in North America, you can watch it at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons. So there you can register for either day or for both. The second link you get there is a link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works. And also, you got the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch the replay from last Thursday or Friday, depending on where you are in the world, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
The host for last week, sorry, please. Our host for last week is Engineer Australia. And we have the panelists, Guyane, Teacher Aide and Australia, Ayesha, Compliance Manager from Australia, Jem, Electrical Engineer Australia, we have Maria, Business Owner Canada, and we have Amanda, Administrator New Zealand, and we have Roshi, IT Professional Australia. Thank you.
Thank you, Justina. So if you're catching the replay from last Thursday or last Friday's webinar, depending where you are in the world, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know if you want to learn how to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen. All right, so let's dive into our topic for today. So what is our topic for today?
Our topic for today is fear is not the enemy. Learning to move forward anyway. Thank you. Those are the things we are going to be talking about this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So welcome back to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversation Lives, and happy and blessed Monday for those on Monday, and happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are already on Tuesday. So today, like we mentioned, we're going to talk about fear. And normal fear has a bad reputation, but we are told to avoid it, to eliminate it, or wait until it's gone. But the truth here is that fear isn't the enemy. Is it staying still because of it? That's what it is. So tonight we're talking about how to move forward with fear and not against. And for that, we're going to be talking about the following topic. Maimuna?
Okay, fear is a biological response, not a stop sign. Most people wait for fear. Most people wait to fear to disappear, and that's why they stay stuck. Fear often point to what matters most. Courage is practiced in small, consistent steps.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. Uh, and so let's dive into our first point. So, first point is fear is a biological response and not a stop sign. And for a long time, I thought that fear meant I was about to make a mistake. If I felt nervous, unsure or uncomfortable, I assumed it was a sign to pause or turn back. But when I step away from more than 25 years in the film industry and into the digital space, fear show up immediately, not because the decision was wrong, but because it was new. So according to the neuroscience explains this clearly. Fear activates the amygdala, so the brain survival center, and it's its job to help you decide wisely and also to keep you safe from the unfamiliar. So it's kind of a way to protect yourself. So when fear appears, it usually means you're stepping outside what's known. So stepping outside of your comfort zone. You're learning something new or you're expanding beyond old patterns. So in my journey, fear didn't disappear before I started. It softened after I began taking aligned steps. So in order to overcome that fear, you have to take action and then continue, repeating, those actions. And with time, those are going to be fading. So learning the system, learning to the mentorship and repeating simple actions were the things that led me, to overcome that fear. So here's the message for you guys. Fear wasn't telling me to stop. It was asking me to slow down, get informed, and move forward with intention because that's the difference between reckless action and courageous action. When you understand fear for what it is, a biological response, not a warning, you to stop letting running your life. So if you let fear take over your life, then you're gonna stay in the same place. Nothing's going to change. But if you don't let that fear take over your control of yourself, then that's when you start seeing things. So you start listening without obeying. And that's where real growth begins. Fear doesn't mean you're off the track. It often means you're right on the edge of becoming something. So it's that borderline of, an opportunity, a borderline of you believing in yourself that you can do it. Because yes, many times we can do it. It's just we have that fear. But when we cross that line, we realize that, what? Yes, we were able to do it. Why were we afraid? But you have to face those fears. Okay, so let's move on to the second point.
Many people believe confidence comes first, then action follows. But research shows the opposite. Studies in behavioral physiology confirm that fear decreases after action is taken, not before. Waiting for fear to vanish lead to procrastination. So procrastination mean that is when you start to tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna wait for next month, for after this happen. So that is when you're gonna procrastinate until you stay stuck, still where you are. Also, it will lead you to overthinking, where your negative mindset will start to discourage you. Sometimes your inside thought will tell you, oh, you cannot be able to do this. This is not for you. Until you stay still where you are, you're not gonna move to go nowhere. Also, it make you miss a lot of opportunities. So movement it reduce movement, reduce fear. So when you take action, the fear will move away. It will decrease. Inaction, inaction magnifies it. So that's all.
Thank you, Maimona. So yeah, so Maimona just talked about most people wait for fear to disappear, and that's why they stay stuck because fear will never disappear unless you take action, and even like I'll give you a quick example here. When I started to do live, I had that fear every time that we went live, and then eventually, because of what we mentioned on the first point, repeating. Uh, Repetitions, that's how fear started to be dissipating. However, once in a while or once in a blue moon, that fear will appear again. But the difference here is that you know how to overcome that fear by taking action. So if you stay, if you let that fear take control of yourself, then you're gonna stay stuck. So that's what Maimuna was talking here. All right, so let's move on to the next point. Oh, sis, you're muted.
Fear often points to what matters most. If something didn't matter, fear wouldn't show up. In life, it's when you get something that is matter that fear will now begin to come. Maybe you want to go to school now. You want to go to secondary school, you are at primary school, fear will be there because you want to start a new thing. You are going to a new school, fear will be there. Or you want to go for a new job where you've not been working before, you want to change your job, fear will be coming. So if something didn't matter, fear will not come. If it's just ordinary things, there won't be fear, we just go there anyhow. But something that is tangible, where you are going to learn, where you are going to achieve, something that will take you to your higher level, to the next level in life, fear will begin to come. Psychologists note that fear often accompanies meaningful goals because the outcome matter to us emotionally. Can you see? Any meaningful goal that you are going to achieve in life, there is no way fear is going to come. The same thing with our business that we are doing is because of fear. Some people are having fear of taking the risk. They're having fear what is going to happen in future. They don't even know what they are going to meet there. Fear show up around growth. If you want to growth, anything that is going to give you growth, fear will always come. There is no way. When you are doing something that doesn't give you fear, that means that thing might not give you growth. There might not be even real achievement there because no fear, nothing. You are used to it. Your working place that you have been going to for the past 3 years, no fear. You know what you do there. It's the same routine for 3 years. So you just wake up whenever you like and you go to your working place. Another thing, purpose. When you have any purpose in life, fear will come because maybe the next 2 years, 3 years, you have a purpose to achieve something. You have a purpose to get to some stages in life. Fear will be coming because there are some things that you are going to pass through that you don't know. So many things on the road that you are going to see, like our business. It's not like bread and butter is rosy like that. We have to work for it. We have to do the training. We have to come live. Some people, for them to come live like this, to come and be live streaming, talking, is the fear for them. How are they going to do it? Even some people will ask you at the beginning, am I going to be coming out the way you are coming out? I don't think I'll be able to do it though. But gradually, if they surrender themselves to learn and to be coachable, they are going to overcome that fear. They are going to overcome of coming live. Like me before now, I'm not a Facebook people like this to come live, but this business have taught me that fear, it has gone. I can come live and talk and change as well. Anytime that you are going to want a change for something, fear will come. Instead of asking, why am I afraid? Ask, why does matter to me? Why does this thing matter to you? The business that you want to do, why is it matter to you? That's the question you need to be asking yourself. Why did you want to do this business? Do you want a change of life? Do you want to stop from missing the milestone of your children? Are you tired of your 9 to 5? What thing that is matter to you? So you will just let fear go. That shift turn fear into information, not intimidation. Fear doesn't have to intimidate you, but it will be giving you the information because you will going up and down, be asking people. You come to the community, you explain yourself because the people that you see that are ahead of you that have been doing it, they too, they have passed through your level. The level of being fear, the level of being coming live to come and do live streaming like this, they have passed through the stage. They will give you their tactics. So fear often points to what matters most. Any area, any achievement that you want to achieve in your life, fear will always come. But it's you that you don't need to agree with that fear. Let fear go and forge ahead to whatever that you want to do. With the help of the community, you are going to achieve your goal. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Justina. So yeah, so Sis Justina just talked about fear often points to what are the most. And many times, when that fear shows up, it shows up for a reason. It shows up for either you're taking into a new learning and you're afraid of that growth because it's something new that you're learning and you're not used to. Or it could be a purpose,
Can you hear me, people?
something that you decide to to
Can you
uh
hear me?
yes.
Okay.
So something that like we can change, like I decide to change to make a change in our life. So that's when often fear will point it out to something that really matters the most for you. But we are afraid to do it. So um, when you see fear, is because there is a reason behind that fear, and you just have to see which one is the reason. So the last point is
Courage is practiced in small, consistent steps. Courage isn't a personal trait, it is an habit. Research from the American Psychological Association show that repeated exposure to feared situation in small doses build resilience and confidence. You don't need to leap, you just need to step. Like every time we're telling our, people who come to us that you need to take the first step. That first step is the first information that you can gather, and that information can transform the way you see things. You're gonna have more overview of what we're doing. That first step, taking it, gathering those information can transform something about what the point of view you have about something. For example, of this business we're doing, because a lot of people they are they need that courage to take the first step. It's what they are lacking. No, they want to do it, but as my team member, my partner just said, that fear is holding them so much that they don't know how to take that first step. So here we are talking about that first step. That first step can transform a lot of things, like the way you view stuff, the way you think about certain you know point of, especially on this business we're doing, because people, they really want to join, they really want to learn, but that first step is lacking. So to that, you need that courage to take the first step. So what we mean here, you just need to take that first step. So each small action you're gonna take will build self-trust, will reduce fear intensely, and create momentum. Like us, we took that first step at the beginning. We took our courage to learn something new, because when we watched that webinar, it transformed something to us. That's why we had that courage to join this business and do what we're doing today. So, and that first step create that momentum. What we're doing here today, doing this live, this is not something we were used to do, but we're learning. We took the courage to come live, uh, uh, you know, here today with you, because it takes courage to do certain things, to do like live we're doing, showing up every day, because we want to create momentum, because we believe we can do this. So how we create momentum is to take the first step. Some people are even fear to show up their face, but once you take that first step, it creates those momentum. So I will end up saying progress happens one brave step at a time. Every day you take one step, you're learning new stuff. Every day you take one step, you're creating that momentum. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. So yeah, so Anna just talked about courage is practice in a small, consistent steps. So, yeah, you need to have that courage, to take action, and then showing up every time, practicing those things that you're trying to overcome the fear. And the more you do it, the more you will see that fear start having less effect on you, and eventually you're gonna be able to overcome that fear. All right, so let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
So the key takeaway is fear doesn't mean you are unqualified. It means you are standing at the edge of growth. The goal isn't to silence fear, it's to stop it, letting it drive. So don't let that fear, uh, holding you. You're not unqualified. You just need to take that first step and, just take your courage and, you can overcome that fear. Thank you.
Thank you. So now what is our message for the audience?
A message for the audience is comment forward if this resonate, or message us if you are learning to move anyway. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. So that's the message for the audience. So we have arrived to the end of our lives. So we hope so that you learned something today. How you can have overcome that fear. Learn. Like fear really is not the enemy. Fear is something that it points you out. To a change, to a purpose. That's when fear usually show up, when you feel like you're stepping into something that is out of your comfort zone. But when you're stepping into that, there's many times, there's either because you're growing, on the other side is the growth, or it could be the other side is changing. Like for many of us, we decided to change from our current job situation, to moving into something totally different. So that's the change, or purpose. Many times, we've been doing something, but then our perspective in life changed. Now we have another purpose in life that we want to proceed, to continue in our journey. So that's when fear show up. So fear really is not an enemy. It's just pointing you out that there's something there for you that you want to do, but you are afraid to take action. But it's about taking action, and then it's about continue, take that courage, doing the repetition, and keep showing up until eventually you get control of your fear, and not having the fear having control on yourself. Because when you let fear control yourself, then you're staying in the same place and you're not gonna move forward. So you have to shift that, and then have that courage, and then just do it, and keep showing up until you will see that fear will disappear. We all know, because we've been there.
Yeah.
Doing life wasn't our thing,
Yeah.
but showing up, that's how we're able to overcome our fears. And like I say, fear never disappears. Once in a
Yeah.
blue, it will come back. But
Yeah.
the difference here is that now you know how to overcome that fear, and that's the difference.
Yes,
That's the mindset.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
absolutely.
So if you want to
Mhm.
learn how to be part of a global online community that will give you the support, will give you the training, will uplift you, and will be with you along this journey. Here are three ways that you can get in touch with us. You can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our webinars. So we do have free webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays in North America, and Wednesdays and Friday in UK. In UK, you will be catching the replay because of the time.
Yeah.
But in North America, you can watch it from 5 p.m. PST to 8 p.m. EST. So
Mhm.
when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. So there you can pick either day or both. And the second link is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So even if you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem because you can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you probably wonder, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you'll get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch the replay from last Thursdays or Friday, depending where you are in the world, um, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen, or you can send us a private message or comment info, and we'll be happy to send you that invitation to our webinar, which we will have one tomorrow. So,
Yes.
so if you want to learn how to, those are the three ways that you can do it. Now, let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
The topic for next Monday says self-doubt detox, quieting the inner critic. This is a very crucial topic. Meet us here next Monday and come and hear about self-doubt detox, quieting the inner critic. And as you come, I pray your life will not remain the same. You are going to move to the next level of your life. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sister Sina. Yes. So we'll talk about where self-doubt comes from. So where is it really that it comes from, and why it gets loud during growth, and how to quiet without forcing the confidence. So that's what we're going to be talking next Monday. So stay tuned for that.
Appreciated, Mama. I can see you.
So yeah, um so we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. So thank you, everyone. God bless you all. And thank you
Thank
for
you.
watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching us.
Thank you.
Thank you.